Did you know that there are actually 5 pillars to perfect middle game play? Every top chess player uses these 5 pillars to win every game. But if you fail to use any of these pillars, you'll most likely have a bad result. So the first pillar in perfect middle game play is understanding middle game imbalances. Who has the better pieces and why? Who has a better pawn structure and why? Who has dynamic advantages or static advantages, long-term and short-term advantages, and capitalizing it when you can. So those things all up in the bundle for the first pillar, understanding imbalances and who is better and why. But it doesn't matter anything if you understand imbalances alone. You want to do the second pillar, which is executing creative plans based on the understanding of imbalances. So if you create the plans and understand the imbalances that behind the plans, then you have chances to win because you not only understand imbalances, you can have a plan based on what you know and understand. So it doesn't matter now if you execute the plan, you want to maintain the plan's strength. And it's the third pillar comes into play, the gaining and the maintaining initiative. So if you create a plan, you want to have that plan be enhanced and have initiative or control the game to make sure that plan executes flawlessly. So maintaining initiative is actually having the plan go forth to fruition, completion. Everything about that is about the third pillar. But all these 3 pillars don't amount to anything unless if you do the fourth pillar, which is pawn breakthroughs and sacrifices, understanding and utilizing them to enhance all these 3 pillars together. This is the fourth pillar that is enhancing and actually strengthening all the 3 pillars before. So you can't go without this pillar. And that is the fourth pillar, utilizing pawn breakthroughs and sacrifices. But it doesn't matter if you get the 4 pillars really perfectly, but the 5th pillar will do you in. Because the 5th pillar is using prophylaxis and defending yourself. Doesn't matter if, imagine this, if you have an attack that's really flawless, except for the one thing, the wrinkle is that your opponent has a plan themselves, and you just don't guard your back rank, don't guard your king, because if you have a checkmated threat, boom, you are checkmated yourself because you didn't have your eye because of the opponent's plans, ideas. Because you're playing a 2-player game doesn't mean that you have a executing plan, that you can't have wary eyes about their opponent's plans. So if you don't do the 5th pillar, which is using prophylaxis, then the 4 pillars before that is no good. But going back to reality for a moment, doesn't matter if you have all these 5 pillars down pat, the opening is super important. So that's why the next video I want to have you see is how to play the London system opening to execute the 5 pillars of perfect middle game play.